So today we're doing volumes of compound shapes. So compound shape is just a shape made out of other smaller, simpler shapes. So first of all, looking at these, I want you to decide, do you think these two cylinders and these two rectangular prisms have the same volume or not? So the answer is yes, because this cylinder and this cylinder are the same, except one is tilted, but they have the same height and the same base. So it brings us to Cavalieri's principle. So Cavalieri's principle says if two space figures, so two 3D shapes, have the same height and then the same cross-sectional area, so if I slice them up all the way up and down, and they have the same area all the way up and down, then they have to also have the same volume. So these three shapes here would all have the same volume because this cross-section will be 6, this cross-section has an area of 6, this cross-section has an area of 6. So you get 6 for all the cross sections, and they're all the same height, so they have to be the same volume. So the definition then, here if we write that out, would be if two 3D shapes have the same height and the same base area, then they have the same volume. So the example over here, if we say this is height 1, height 2, call this radius 1, radius 2. So here if your heights are the same and your radiuses are the same, then your volumes have to be the same because you only use the heights and the radiuses to find volumes of cylinders. So then volumes of composite figures. So again, a composite figure is just a combination of two simpler shapes. So like this one over here is a combination of half a cylinder and a rectangular prism that you combine together. So to find the volume of your composite figure, you want to find the volume of the simple shapes or simple figures and add together. So if we do this example over here, blow it up, we first want to find half of this cylinder. So here it tells us this radius is 3, and then the length or the height right here would be 10. So if we want to find the volume of half of our cylinder, we want to take half of the regular formula. So your standard formula is pi times r squared times the height, and I'm just going to take that and divide by 2. So you have a half times pi times 3 squared times 10. And that should give you a volume of 141.4 inches cubed. And then if we switch and do the prism on the bottom, here our volume of the prism is your base area times the height. So the base, you can either do the bottom or you could do the side since they're both parallels, it doesn't really matter. So if you say the bottom here, you have 10 times 6 for your base area. And then the height is right here, is also 6. So you'll get a total area of 360 inches cubed. And then to find the area of the full shape, so your total volume, you want to add those two together and you'll get 501.4 inches cubed. So we'll do one more example. will be a similar idea. So here we have a fish tank, and we want to figure out what's the volume, like how much water do you have to put in it. So we can cut it in half right here and get another half cylinder and another rectangular prism. So if we find the volume of our cylinder here, we're going to take half of our cylinder, so pi times the radius of 12 squared, and then times the height right here of 24, and you should get 5,428.67 for that one. And then if we do the volume of our prism, our base is 36 times 24. And then the height here is 24 again. So your volume is 20,736. So then the total volume, you can add those together, and you should get 26,164.67 inches cubed. So again, this assignment is optional if you want more practice, but you want to do the Math Excel 11.4 for this homework. And that's it.